When my husband turned to me and said he was craving Hamburger Helper, I had no clue what he was talking about. But after he explained it to me, I knew exactly what to do and decided to make him some for dinner. I started by cutting up, blending, and boiling my tomatoes to make a tomato paste. And in the meantime, got started on my beef stock. I cleaned my bones by boiling them, straining them, and washing them. And in the meantime, chopped up all of my veggies before adding everything to a sheet tray and roasting it for about 10 minutes. I added everything to my Dutch oven alongside some garlic, parsley stems, herbs, cold water, and let that simmer for about 5 to 6 hours. And after a few hours, I got started on my pasta dough. I used some flour, eggs, salt, olive oil, gave that a good knead. And when it came together after about 15 minutes, set that aside for 30 to rest. After 3.5 hours, my tomato paste was done, and 3 hours later, I strained my beef broth. And then it was time to move on to making my pasta. I decided on a macaroni type shape, and once I passed all my dough through my pasta maker, I set that aside, cut my onion, and started browning my ground beef. Once that was sauteing with my onions, I added my tomato paste, some paprika, chili powder, gave that a good mix before ladling in my beef stock. Lastly, I cooked my pasta in my sauce. While that was going, I grated some cheese to add at the very end. At this point, it was time to plate. I topped it with some parsley, and this meal was so comforting. My husband loved it.